Unforgettable stories out of Western Jamaica from the scrapbooks of Adrian Freighter. As an ardent fan of reggae music, most of the entertainment events I have attended in my personal capacity has been reggae, dancehall related events. However, as an entertainment journalist, my job has caused me to attend and cover events of other genres, especially in the era when Jamaica became the hub of events such as jazz and blues, major R&B shows, and street carnivals. As a consequence of my involvement in other non-reggae related entertainment events, I have developed a number of non-reggae favorite artists whose onstage performances have won my admiration in many ways. Some time ago, I got a chance to see the world famous Calypsonian, the mighty Sparrow, in concert at Joy Park in Montego Bay. I was so impressed by his performance that I immediately became a fan of his music. Today, I seriously doubt that there is any song in the mighty Sparrow's catalogue that I have not listened more than 2 or 3 times. As a result of my falling in love with the music of the mighty Sparrow, I also became a fan of his female counterpart, the Queen of Calypso, Calypso Rose. I particularly like her social commentary, as while music is primarily for entertainment, there's aspects to her performance that I particularly like, such as her positive messages and her uncompromising stance on important social issues. It should also be important to note that I have also found a few favorite artists in the world of R&B. Having seen the likes of Boyz II Men, Bobby Brown, Gladys Knight and the Pips, Destiny's Child with the amazing Beyonce, Chris Brown and Air Supply, I can say that over the years I have developed a rich appreciation for their kind of music. While I would say most of the R&B performances that I have seen has been electrifying, especially when one factors in their great choreography, which for the most part made them musical masterpiece, it was not difficult for me to affix great to many of these performances. However, there was one performance that I saw that went beyond great, which I have labeled a Cloud9 experience. That performance was a 2011 appearance of Maroon 5 in January 2011 at the Jamaica Jazz Blues Festival at the Trelawney Multipurpose Stadium in Falmouth. In fact, in reflecting on the entire package that night, it was just an awesome experience as Regina Bell and SWV, who both gave incredible performances, also left an indelible mark on me as well. In this edition of Lest You Forget, I will be seeking to relive that Maroon 5 performance, which was spectacularly spearheaded by lead singer Adam Levine. My reflections will come via a story I wrote for The Gleaner, which was published on January 31st, 2011, under the headline Mesmerizing Maroon 5 Rock Jazz Fest. The full story, to include the other performances, read as follows. Maroon 5, the 3-time Grammy Award winning American quintet, made Friday night's edition of the Jamaica Jazz Blues Festival an unforgettable affair, stunning fans at the Trelawney Multipurpose Stadium with a blazing performance laced with high energy, class and charisma. Blending their sleek, crisp and engaging style, they simply mesmerize with their pleasing mix of pop, R&B and sometimes jazzy funk, which had their teenage fans and other young at heart patrons regally entertained during their impressive 75 minutes of musical bliss, in which very few of their major hits were spared. Taking the stage to deafening screams at 12:30 a.m., the group's lead singer, Adam Levine, opened with a dazzling rendition of the song Misery, and as the screams grew louder and the onstage jamming, which featured impressive instrumental work, got more engaging, songs like If I Never harder to breathe, the sun, and won't go home kept driving fresh energy into the performance. With the fans joining in with rhythmic hand claps, cat calls, and bouts of competitive sing-along initiated by Levine, songs such as the soulful classic Secret, which got incredible instrumental support, She Will, Wake Up Call, Stutter, and their closing number, This Love, had the crowd in awe, especially during the segment in which the stirring guitar strains and pulsating drum beat took over from the vocal offerings. When Maroon 5 initially departed the stage after 1 hour, the screaming teens, especially some hanging precariously over the security rails, all but forced them back on stage for an encore. Despite the obvious strain of the performance, with perspiration everywhere, the group obliged in fine style, returning to center stage to seal their incredible set with extended offerings of Make Me Wonder and Sunday Morning. Of the other performances, Regina Bell was quite soulful and engaging as she reminded older patrons of the captivating power of R&B, while the more youthful trio, the energetic SWV, Sisters with Voices, demonstrated that the future of blues was in safe hands. Bell, looking a picture of elegance in full black, showed why she has won 4 R&B Pop Grammy Awards with a most pleasing performance in which she wrapped her amazing voice around memorable hits like Dream in Color, I Hope He Understands, and the super sweet Lazy Afternoon. The classy American songbird, who took time out of her performance to share her experiences of parenting and motherhood with other mothers, had the fans in her corner all the way. She must have felt quite satisfied with the ovation she got when she sealed her well-received set with Nancy Wilson's If I Could on her own thought-provoking Baby. SWV came chock full of positivity, and from their opening number to their blazing encore, Weak, their rich gospel-flavored styling, which was supported by crisp roots melodies, had the patrons rooting for them. The physical and vocal treatment they gave to a male patron who they had invited on the stage added an extra burst of energy to the performance. It was both sexy and soulful as SWV worked their way through songs such as All About You, Don't Waste Your Time, and You Are the One, which clearly set the stage for the encore the patrons later demanded. Earlier, they had elicited generous roars after dedicating the song The Way You Are to the memory of the late King of Pop, Michael Jackson. While it was a great night all round, the performance of Maroon 5 was definitely a Cloud9 experience which made it most unforgettable. Unforgettable stories out of Western Jamaica from the scrapbooks of Adrian Freighter. Before you go, please remember to subscribe.